In this special tribute, we honor the legendary wrestlers whose legacies continue to shape the world of wrestling. Their dedication, passion, and unforgettable moments live on in the hearts of fans. We also share emotional updates on Bailey, whose recent news has deeply resonated with the wrestling community. Join us as we reflect on their lasting impact, celebrate their remarkable journeys, and cherish the memories they left behind. Subscribe to keep their stories alive and ensure their influence is never forgotten. Crash Holly, born Michael James Lockwood on August 25, 1971, in the small town of Orange, Texas, made a significant mark in the world of professional wrestling, particularly during his time in World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE. Known for his high-energy performances and comedic antics, Holly quickly became a fan favorite. His most notable achievement was his reign as WWE Hardcore Champion, a title that allowed him to showcase his unique blend of humor, resilience, and chaotic brawling style. Holly famously defended the title in unconventional, over-the-top matches, whether backstage, in the parking lot, or even in the middle of the WWE arena. His matches were always unpredictable and entertaining. His ability to turn mundane situations into comedic gold made him an enduring figure in the hearts of fans. Behind his on-screen persona, however, Holly's personal life was marred by struggles that were far more serious. As his career in wrestling flourished, he battled with substance abuse and mental health issues. The pressures of maintaining a demanding schedule, coupled with the intense lifestyle of professional wrestling, led Holly to confront bouts of depression and anxiety. His private battles were hidden from his energetic public persona, but they weighed heavily on him, further compounding the challenges of an already difficult industry. Tragically, at the age of 32, Holly's life ended prematurely when he from a drug overdose and alcohol poisoning. His, ruled as a suicide, shocked the wrestling world, shedding light on the mental health struggles faced by many in the industry. The circumstances surrounding his passing prompted greater awareness and discussions about the pressures on wrestlers and the need for better mental health support. Despite his tragic end, Holly's legacy continues to be celebrated for his contributions to the hardcore division and the joy he brought to his fans. Aya Koyama, born on March 8, 1973 in Japan, was a prominent mixed martial artist and professional wrestler, best known by her ring name, Aaliyah. She began her wrestling career in 1996, debuting with JD Star, where she quickly earned recognition for her skill, athleticism, and charisma. Koyama went on to perform in various prestigious promotions, including All Japan Women's Pro Wrestling and Big Japan Pro Wrestling, where she captivated audiences with her dynamic in-ring style and captivating performances. In 2001, Koyama transitioned to mixed martial arts, MMA, marking a significant shift in her career. She made her MMA debut against Anna Koperina. Her early years in MMA were challenging as she lost her first 5 matches. Despite these setbacks, Koyama's determination and resilience were evident. Over the course of her MMA career, she finished with a record of 4 wins, 10 losses, and 1 draw, proving her unwavering commitment to the sport. Koyama's strength and perseverance were truly put to the test when, in 2010, she returned to the MMA cage after being diagnosed with level 4 cancer. Her battle with the disease was a testament to her indomitable will, though she tragically lost her fight in 2011. Koyama's passion for combat sports led her back to wrestling in 2005 under the ring name Aaliyah, where she continued to inspire fans with her tenacity and spirit. Aya Koyama, at the age of 38, due to complications related to cancer. Her was a devastating loss to the world of wrestling and MMA, but her legacy as a trailblazer for women in combat sports endures. She is remembered for her dedication, resilience, and groundbreaking contributions to both wrestling and MMA. Nelson Frazier Jr., better known by his ring name Viscera, was born on February 14, 1971, in Sledge, Mississippi. Standing at an imposing 6 feet 9 inches and weighing around 450 pounds, Frazier quickly became one of the most physically dominant figures in professional wrestling. He first gained fame in the 1990s under the ring name Mabel in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE. His career took off when he won the 1995 King of the Ring tournament, a victory that marked a significant milestone in his career. As Mabel, he also had a memorable run as part of the tag team Men on a Mission, MOM, with Mo, a partnership that endeared him to fans. Frazier's most iconic persona, however, was Viscera, a dark and monstrous character who was a key member of the Undertaker's Ministry of Darkness faction. His eerie, villainous role during the late 1990s and early 2000s cemented his place in WWE history. Despite his menacing presence, Frazier later reinvented himself with a comedic lover gimmick, showcasing his versatility in wrestling with humorous storylines, including a light-hearted rivalry with The Godfather. Sadly, Frazier's life came to a tragic end just days after his 43rd birthday. From a heart attack, that shocked the wrestling community. His was particularly unexpected as he had recently been focused on improving his health, having lost weight and become more active in the years prior. Frazier's death highlighted the health struggles that many professional wrestlers face, particularly with issues related to obesity and heart disease, which are unfortunately common in the industry. Viscera's passing left a deep impact on his family, friends, and fans, but his legacy as a versatile, dedicated performer lives on. Andre the Giant, born André René Roussimoff on May 19, 1946 in Grenoble, France, was a towering figure in both professional wrestling and popular culture. Standing at an incredible 7 feet 4 inches and weighing around 520 pounds, he became one of the most recognizable figures in wrestling history. His massive size earned him the nickname the Eighth Wonder of the World, and he captivated audiences with his larger-than-life presence, both inside and outside the ring. Andre began his wrestling career in the 1960s in France, but his real breakthrough came in the 1970s when he joined the World Wrestling Federation, WWF. There, he quickly became a household name, engaging in high-profile matches and rivalries that would go down in history. His most famous rivalry was with Hulk Hogan, culminating in their iconic match at WrestleMania 3 in 1987. In one of the most memorable moments in wrestling history, Hogan body-slammed the seemingly invincible Giant, a feat that became a defining moment of the era. Outside of wrestling, Andre made a successful transition to film, most notably starring as Fezzik in the classic movie The Princess Bride, 1987. His natural charisma and charm made him a beloved figure, earning him a fan base beyond just wrestling enthusiasts. Despite his success, Andre's life was marked by health challenges. He struggled with acromegaly, a rare disorder caused by an overproduction of growth hormone, which led to his extraordinary size. Unfortunately, the condition also caused severe complications, leading to numerous health problems. Andre the Giant, at the age of 46 due to congestive heart failure, a condition that worsened as a result of his acromegaly. He's left a void in both wrestling and entertainment, but his legacy endures through his unforgettable contributions to both industries. Stan Stasiak, born on November 21, 1937, in Manitoba, Canada, was a well-known professional wrestler who made a lasting impact on the industry with his powerful persona and formidable in-ring skills. He debuted in the 1950s and quickly gained attention across North America, performing in several regional promotions. Stasiak became famous for his menacing character, using his impressive physique and ability to engage with audiences to earn a reputation as one of wrestling's top villains, drawing intense reactions from fans wherever he went. One of Stasiak's most significant career milestones came in 1973, when he defeated the legendary Bruno Sammartino to win the Worldwide Wrestling Federation WWF Championship. This victory marked him as one of the key figures of that era, as he joined the ranks of top wrestlers holding the prestigious title. Although his reign was brief, Stasiak's achievement was historic, as Sammartino had been one of the longest reigning champions in wrestling history. Stasiak's win showcased his physicality, skill, and charisma in an evolving industry. Throughout his career, Stasiak competed in multiple prominent promotions, including the American Wrestling Association, AWA, and the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, where he faced off against some of the top stars of the time. His rivalries and championship pursuits made him a well-respected figure in the sport. After retiring from the ring in the early 1980s, Stasiak continued to contribute to professional wrestling behind the scenes, offering his experience and knowledge to the next generation of talent. Stan Stasiak at the age of 59 due to a heart attack. Despite his relatively short life, his legacy in wrestling remains strong, with fans and historians remembering his unforgettable feuds and significant influence on the business. Tracy Smothers, born on September 2nd, 1962 in Springfield, Tennessee, was a highly regarded American professional wrestler whose career spanned several decades. He began wrestling in the mid-1980s and quickly became known for his dynamic athleticism, engaging charisma, and versatility in the ring. Smothers made appearances in several major wrestling promotions, including World Championship Wrestling, WCW, Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW, and the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE. His ability to entertain while delivering solid performances made him a fan favorite and earned him a reputation as a reliable and skilled performer. Smothers was particularly known for his contributions to tag team wrestling, often teaming with notable names such as Steve Armstrong and Chris Candido. He captured several championships throughout his career, both in singles and tag team competition. His style, which often incorporated humor and charisma into his matches, made him stand out as both an athlete and an entertainer. Fans appreciated his ability to balance athleticism with a light-hearted, fun approach to wrestling, earning him a lasting place in the hearts of the wrestling community. Beyond his in-ring career, Smothers was also known as a respected trainer, mentoring young wrestlers and helping to shape the next generation of talent in the industry. His work ethic, dedication to the craft, and willingness to share his vast knowledge contributed greatly to the wrestling world. Tragically, Tracy Smothers at the age of 58, after a battle with lymphoma, a form of cancer. His was a significant loss to the wrestling world, as Smothers was remembered not only for his athletic achievements and in-ring contributions, but also for his infectious personality and influence on the wrestling industry. His legacy continues to inspire fans and wrestlers alike. Pamela Rose Martinez, known worldwide by her ring name Bayley, has carved out a legacy as one of the most beloved and influential figures in WWE history. With a career defined by passion, adaptability, and resilience, Bayley's journey reflects the highs and lows that come with being a professional wrestler. She holds the record for the longest reign as SmackDown Women's Champion, a testament to her dominance and impact on the women's division. However, behind the championships and accolades lies a story of intense physical sacrifice, personal challenges, and unwavering spirit. A Star is Born, Bayley's rise to fame. Bayley's wrestling journey began long before she ever set foot inside a WWE ring. Growing up in California, she was a lifelong wrestling fan, idolizing stars like Lita, Eddie Guerrero, and Randy Savage. Inspired by their charisma and athleticism, she pursued wrestling with relentless determination, eventually honing her skills in the independent circuit before signing with WWE in 2012. Her early days in NXT were marked by a bright, bubbly persona, the hugger who embraced fans and spread positivity. Bayley quickly became a fan favorite, capturing the NXT Women's Championship and putting on critically acclaimed matches, particularly her unforgettable feud with Sasha Banks. When she transitioned to the main roster in 2016, Bayley carried her infectious energy with her, eventually evolving into one of the cornerstones of WWE's women's evolution. Yet, success did not come without costs. The physical and emotional demands of a WWE career would soon test Bayley in ways she could never have anticipated. Bayley's knee injury, a shattering setback. One of the most significant turning points in Bayley's career came in July 2021, when she suffered a devastating torn ACL during training at the WWE Performance Center. Unlike the scripted injuries that often drive storylines, this injury was painfully real, occurring during a routine drill, a stark reminder of the physical risks wrestlers face every single day. The ACL, or anterior cruciate ligament, is crucial for stabilizing the knee during high-impact movements. A tear of this magnitude is catastrophic for any athlete, but particularly for a professional wrestler whose livelihood depends on agility, strength, and precision. Bayley's injury meant immediate surgery and a recovery timeline estimated at 9 months to a year. The injury was a crushing blow not only to Bayley, but to WWE's women's division, where she had become a consistent highlight. Plans for a major feud and possible championship run were abruptly halted. In a heartfelt message, Bayley expressed gratitude to fans and vowed to return stronger, demonstrating the resilience that has always defined her career. The grueling road to recovery. Recovering from an ACL tear is no small feat. It involves reconstructive surgery, followed by months of painstaking rehabilitation focused on restoring strength, flexibility, and balance. Bayley's recovery journey was grueling. Physically, she had to rebuild the stability in her knee from scratch, facing pain, setbacks, and endless physical therapy sessions. Mentally, the challenges were even greater. Watching peers perform, missing out on major storylines, and wondering if she'd return to her previous form could have easily led to discouragement. Instead, Bayley found ways to stay connected to WWE and her fans. Through social media updates, interviews, and creative appearances, she kept her character alive. She shared glimpses of her rehab process, inspiring fans with her honesty about the ups and downs of recovery. Bayley's transparency made her even more relatable, proving that even WWE's toughest superstars face vulnerable moments. Her comeback wasn't rushed. Bayley focused on doing it right, ensuring her body was truly ready. In doing so, she preserved her long-term health and positioned herself for a powerful return. The triumphant return at SummerSlam 2022. After more than a year away, Bayley made her triumphant return at SummerSlam 2022 in one of the night's most electrifying moments. Flanked by newcomers Dakota Kai and Io Sky, then Io Shirai, Bayley unveiled a new, edgier faction known as Damage Control. This return wasn't just about getting back into the ring, it was about evolving her character and showing the WWE Universe that she was far from done. Bayley's comeback match demonstrated her regained athleticism and reinforced her place as a top performer. Her ability to immediately slot back into high-profile storylines reflected both her in-ring excellence and her undeniable charisma. The long road to recovery culminated not just in a return to competition, but in a rebirth of Bayley's WWE persona. Wrestling's physical toll, Bayley's career injuries. While the ACL injury was the most severe, Bayley, like most professional wrestlers, has endured countless other injuries over the course of her career. These include minor sprains and strains resulting from daily matches and intense training, muscle tears and bruises from high-impact moves and bumps, neck and shoulder pain from aerial maneuvers and suplexes. Professional wrestling demands athletes perform under physically punishing conditions, often with minimal rest between performances. WWE's relentless schedule, featuring television tapings, live events, pay-per-views, and promotional appearances, leaves little time for full recovery between bouts. Bayley's high-energy, high-risk wrestling style further amplifies the wear and tear on her body. From her signature diving elbows to outside-the-ring brawls, she has consistently put her body on the line for entertainment, a sacrifice often overlooked by casual viewers. Despite battling these injuries, Bayley has shown a rare toughness, often pushing through pain to deliver performances that fans remember and cherish. Addressing the health rumors, separating fact from fiction. In the age of social media, misinformation spreads rapidly, and public figures like Bayley are often targets of rumors concerning their health. Two persistent rumors have circulated about Bayley over the years, claims that she has epilepsy and suggestions of a delusional disorder diagnosis. Let's break these down. 1. Epilepsy rumors. There is no verified medical documentation or credible source confirming that Bayley suffers from epilepsy. Neither Bayley nor WWE has ever disclosed any such condition. WWE maintains strict medical protocols for its performers, particularly concerning neurological conditions. Wrestlers with serious conditions like epilepsy would require careful management and disclosure, given the physical demands and risks associated with the profession. Without credible evidence, this rumor remains pure speculation and should be treated as such. Second, delusional disorder allegations. Similarly, the claim that Bayley has been diagnosed with a delusional disorder is unsubstantiated. There are no public records, statements, or reputable reports suggesting she has any such diagnosis. Mental health is an important and sensitive subject, and it is irresponsible to label someone without factual basis. Assigning false mental health diagnoses not only damages reputations, but also contributes to stigma around real mental health issues. Bayley has demonstrated incredible emotional strength throughout her career, particularly in overcoming injuries and character transitions. In short, rumors concerning Bayley's health have no verified basis and should be dismissed in favor of focusing on her proven resilience and accomplishments. The emotional toll of injury, battling isolation and uncertainty. Physical injuries are visible, emotional injuries often are not. For athletes like Bayley, being sidelined comes with significant psychological challenges. Loss of identity. Wrestlers live and breathe their profession. Being forced away from the ring can create feelings of purposelessness. Fear of re-injury. The uncertainty about whether their bodies will hold up post-recovery can haunt even the toughest competitors. Pressure to return. Fans and management often expect a speedy comeback, adding intense pressure. Bayley was candid about her mental struggles during her rehabilitation. She admitted that staying positive was difficult at times, but credited her support system, family, friends, and fans for helping her persevere. Instead of allowing injury to define her, Bayley used the time away to grow mentally stronger. She adapted, evolved, and returned not just as the same performer, but as a new, more dangerous, more focused version of herself. Bayley's lasting impact and future in WWE. Today, Bayley remains one of WWE's most important figures. She continues to shape the women's division, mentoring younger talent, innovating her character work, and consistently delivering high-caliber matches. Her role with Damage CTRL further demonstrates her adaptability. No longer just the smiling hugger or even the bitter heel, Bayley has developed a more layered, unpredictable persona, one that resonates with a broader range of audiences. Bayley's influence extends beyond titles and matches. She embodies resilience in adversity, adaptability in a changing landscape, dedication to craft over ego, authenticity with her fan base. Aspiring wrestlers look to Bayley as proof that success in professional wrestling requires not just talent, but heart, perseverance, and the courage to reinvent oneself. As WWE's women's division continues to evolve, Bayley will undoubtedly remain a pillar of its success, both as a performer and a leader behind the scenes. Conclusion: the true champion. Behind the curtain, Bayley's WWE story is more than one of championships and accolades. It's a saga of determination, passion, and courage in the face of immense challenges. While injuries are an inevitable part of the wrestling business, Bayley has demonstrated that true greatness lies in how you respond to setbacks. Her triumphant return from a devastating ACL injury showcased her physical strength. Her positive outlook during recovery revealed her mental toughness, and her continued evolution as a performer highlights her commitment to growth and excellence. In a world where rumors can easily distort the truth, it's important to celebrate the facts. Bayley is healthy, resilient, and more driven than ever. There is no verified evidence supporting claims of epilepsy or mental health disorders. What is verifiable is her extraordinary contribution to professional wrestling. As Bayley continues to build her WWE legacy, one thing is certain: she will forever be remembered as a symbol of resilience, inspiring generations of fans and wrestlers alike to embrace every setback as an opportunity for an even greater comeback. Bayley's story reminds us that while champions are crowned in the ring, true champions are forged in the fires of adversity. And Bayley, without a doubt, is one of WWE's truest champions.